Hello, my name is Camelia from Group BA18 and today I would like to present a persuasive speech entitled Why is it important to wash our hands? Don't spread germs, wash your hands was the first quotation that sprang to mind anytime I witnessed individuals who didn't wash their hands after sneezing, coughing, touching anything or eating. Before I begin, I would like you to look at the palm of your hand and ask yourself, what do you see? Have you washed your hands? If you haven't already, are you certain that your hands are clean? Do you recall that you have these small foes known as viruses that may easily adhere to your hands anytime you touch something and then do not wash your hands? For years, the research has been clear, washing your hands can reduce your chances of becoming sick. Yet, we don't do it nearly enough. According to one research, if everyone practiced it on a daily basis, we could save 1 million lives each year. Furthermore, difficulties might arise if you do not wash your hands. Since the beginning of COVID-19, I've been paying close attention to this matter. This is because, as we all know, contact is one of the ways of COVID-19's infection transmit. We were all told to wash our hands with soap or use sanitizer after touching something. I believe that one of the reasons I haven't been infected with COVID-19 infections is because I constantly wash my hands after touching something, or before eating, or touching my face, which made a lot of viruses to spread. Except for myself, everyone in my family tested positive for COVID-19 in March 2022. During that time, I was the one who looked after them while everyone else was quarantined in the room. And the first measure I take to avoid getting infected is by washing my hands after handling their foods and everything using the appropriate technique, which is to wash my hand for 20 seconds with soap and wash every inch of my hands. So, with all the things said, I stick in your mind that washing hands is very important. The central problem would be that you may become ill from all of the germs you carry with you. You may be wondering why washing hands would lead you to become unwell, right? Our hands are filthy. It's an unavoidable truth of life. Every day, we contact hundreds of surfaces, each of which contains its own universe of terrible microorganisms. However, we may be unaware of how filthy your hands are. All of those germs can get you as well. Germs may enter your eyes and mouth through your hands from spots you don't want to think about, and the ailments that the microorganism can cause can be severe. Washing your hands with soap rather than sanitizer or water alone helps prevent you from illness such as diarrhea, respiratory infections, and others. According to Tri-Country Healthcare, germs may persist on your hands for up to 3 hours and without us noticing. Our fingers and elbows contain 2 to 10 million germs. What's worse is after using the restroom, the number of germs on your hands doubles. When you don't rinse your hands, you spread germs to the food and drinks you consume. When your hands are wet, they distribute thousands times more germs than when they are dry. Now that we've seen the problem caused by not washing your hands, let's examine ways to solve the problem. Washing your hands is the most effective technique to prevent germs from spreading. Hand washing with soap kills bacteria. According to the Center of Disease Control Prevention, CDC, washing your hands helps prevent 1 in 3 diarrhea-related diseases and 1 in 5 respiratory infections such as a cold or flu. It is also stated that this aids in infection prevents because it reduces the number of persons getting diarrhea by 23 to 40%, reduces diarrhea sickness by 58% in persons with compromised immune system, reduces respiratory infections such as cold by 16 to 21% in general population, reduces gastrointestinal ailment, abscesses among school children by 29 to 57%. Now, examine ways to solve the problem. Let's get a visual of what the world would like with this problem getting fixed. By washing our hands regularly, it could save millions of lives. Nowadays, individuals have died as a result of food poisoning and other illnesses produced by germs on our hands. Thus, by taking precautions, we may save many lives. It also will prevent us from spreading our germs to other people. After hearing all that, how do you feel? Does it make you want to wash your hands right here and right now? If you do, good for you. But do you know that right now you can also save hundreds of lives by spreading this awareness? You can do it by asking people around you whether they have washed their hands or not. If they don't, you can tell them what the consequences of it are. Remember, if they still neglected to wash their hands, they might become sick from all of the germs they brought with them. That's all from me. Thank you.